We're back in Arizona. This, my friends, is a big day. I have been traveling to Arizona with my girlfriend, Allie, and it's about to be her first time ever seeing the Grand Canyon. Okay, here it comes. Allie's first look at the Grand Canyon. Coming right here. Can you see it yet?
Yeah.
Is it pretty?
Yeah.
This is awesome, look at it.
It's so big.
Yeah. There's always crazy people on the edges. Look out there. There's people way out there too. Well, that's your first view of any part of it.
It's so pretty.
We've been traveling down Route 66 all day, past places that you and I have been to very recently together that Allie's never been to. It's the first time I've ever had a chance to bring her out to some of the places I love, like Seligman and Williams, and now the Grand Canyon. Didn't want to film all day because it's more of a date type of situation, you know. But how could I resist showing you guys her first look at the Grand Canyon? This is the same place I was last time I visited the Grand Canyon and filmed with you guys and showed you all the time lapses of sunset with that choir singing out here. Allie loved that clip from my video, so I had to bring her to the place to see sunset at the Grand Canyon. This is the part that absolutely terrifies me, walking out to the edge. You're not afraid of heights, right? Kind of a hazy sunset out here, but still beautiful. Way down there, you can just see a little itty bitty bit of the river that carved out all of this. And the sun is going down over there, and there's some crazy people out on the edge. Man, beautiful. Look at that. Look how freaking far down that goes. If you look very carefully, you can spot people up here and see how tiny they are on the edge of that. And then think about how deep just this little side canyon is, much less all the way down to the grander part of the canyon. Wow. What do you think, Allie? Good date spot? Mm-hmm. Yes.
So pretty.
It basically looks just like the mural on the train at Disneyland. Okay, time to watch the sunset over the Grand Canyon. Here's where I was last time. So scary. Grand Canyon at sunset. Very popular choice. I love the Grand Canyon at sunset. Okay, that was beautiful. Sunset accomplished. Wow, would you look at that? Williams, Arizona. Yesterday was so cool. Finally got to take Allie out on a date away from filming and then take her to the Grand Canyon. Which means right now we've woken up in Williams, Arizona, back on old Route 66. Look at this view. Isn't that gorgeous? Getting pretty pumped to go to Walt Disney World soon, which when we go with Allie, even though it's her first time at Disney World, is really more of London's vacation, it's really more of my kids' vacation, so I wanted to come out somewhere with Allie, just me and her, before that happens, especially because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Florida after they go home. So, had to have some quality time this weekend. Fun so far?
Yeah.
Yay. That is a beautiful view from this room. Pretty nice hotel, which I got for 20 bucks because I had so many Hotels.com hotels from my last trips that I got a free night, which was like $90 off. So pretty nice. Not too divey, huh? Better than that wigwam I made you sleep in?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the coffee?
Pretty good.
Hotel coffee. We already got all of our luggage. We're good?
Yep.
We're good. Checkout time. What's weird is I stayed in this hotel once before on my way home from a really long road trip, and it was so late at night that I didn't remember if I did or not. So we had to check in and be in this hotel for a while yesterday before I was like, I did stay in this hotel. Okay, time to go. I love Williams, Arizona so much. Seligman might be the real Radiator Springs, but Williams is the cutest little town in Carburetor County. They have cute little veteran monuments, about a zillion old school Route 66 style motels. Like, look at this place with the A-frame. Look at that. So cool. But before we can do things in Williams, we're gonna see if we can feed the girl. Oh, boo, Allie. The sign says 11. I wanted to feed you at the cute old school Dairy Queen, but it doesn't open for another hour. We could go look at gift shops and come back, I guess. Look at it. It's so cute. Well, you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna feed the girl. I've seen a lot of them, and I still think Williams might be one of the cutest towns in America. Because it's the gateway to the Grand Canyon. Williams is one of the few Route 66 towns that never really died. Add to that the fact that this was the last town bypassed by the interstate, and you have a pretty well-preserved little tourist town. If you're coming from the west, from California, which I always do, Williams is the first real significant town out of the crazy Arizona desert. So I love this place. Look at this place, the Cruiser Cafe, built into what looks like an old gas station. Oh dang, Allie, there's bikes, babes, and beer. 3 things I don't really go in for, but that's fine. Well, except for you. You're a babe. That's some real barbecue happening right there. The best barbecue in town! This is one of those places I always wish that I could eat at. Sadly, I don't think they have a gluten-free menu in a place like this, but still, pretty friggin' awesome. They're always piping out 50s music. Really sets the mood for Williams. Pretty awesome. Family dining with an old Coke machine. One of the things I love about Williams is all these little historical signs on all the old buildings so that you know what the buildings used to be. This one here was once the Postal Telegraph Office and is now one of the coolest Route 66 gift shops. You pretty much have the Cruiser Cafe going from there into the old Telegraph building and then segueing into the Cruiser's gift shop down in the next several storefronts. Look at the size of this Route 66 gift shop. It's massive. I love seeing the old neon, and I really love seeing the old buildings preserved and put to good use. This part of the building right here has an old plaque as well, which is how I know that this used to be the Rittenhouse haberdashery. Pretty excited to find out if they still sell hats inside of here. Ooh, let's go. Whoa. You know what, Allie? This is the sign of a good gift shop. No, actually, this is the sign of a good gift shop.
I need this one.
Yes, you do. And I need this one. No. Maybe this one? No. This one? No. Ah, here's one for me. True. Oh, look at all these cool fake street signs. Biker Bay Boulevard, Iron Eagle. Bad word, bad words. Dude, there are a lot of metal signs in this place. A lot of license plates, a lot of Route 66 flags, a lot of other flags. OMG. See, there's old gasoline ad ones, there's superheroes back there, wooden signs, bottle caps and soda signs. I see a ton of Coke, a couple Pepsi, no Mountain Dew. Allie, have you seriously ever seen a shop with this many signs before? Like, for real? This is a lot of signage. What I'm the most surprised at with the signs is how many have kind of bad language, or how many are like kind of adult themed. Because I mean, I don't know, I just can't picture people hanging those up in their houses. This here, who's gonna put this in their house? Would you put the fish naked sign up in your house? No. Would you let me put it up in your house? Oh, okay, that's fine. How about this one? Show off your rod. You buy a really nice fishing rod, you want to show it off. That could be good, right? In the house? No? Ah, Allie, look. It's those jackets I keep saying that I'm gonna buy. One of these jackets. Look here, it's 70 bucks. It was 40 bucks in Seligman. Oh no, I'm wrong. 42. I really want one of these. Size large. But the thing is, they never have my size with the one with the light gray sleeves. I don't want the white sleeves. I would get them dirty. I don't want the dark gray sleeves. That's just weird. I want the light gray. Maybe I'll get one if I ever get to take London on a road trip to Route 66. Because then we can buy matching jackets. Father and son. Whew. This is the mug section. Look at this, and look at all these toothpick holders here. Look at this Mustang shirt right here. I don't think it'll fit me, but my friend Sally would love this shirt. Get it? Mustang Sally? The old song? Huh? Funny guy here. Route 66 t-shirts. This one's pretty cool. Is it like the 60s font on them? You like it? That one's cool, huh? A lot of stuff about beer. I was never much of a beer drinker, and now I can't drink beer, so I don't think we're in any danger of having a beer sign. Also, lots of biker stuff. Apparently there are a lot of bikers on old Route 66. Bikers love America, and what's more American than the main street of America, Route 66? Also, what's more American than the Grand Canyon? So, there you go. Whoa, what's that behind you? What's that behind you? What's that behind you? Oh! This entire time I was thinking, what am I gonna bring back my grandma from the Grand Canyon? And now I know. Huh, this is weird. I haven't been on that highway before. You know what state that highway's in? No. That one must be in another state of consciousness. Ooh, look at this. Got lunch boxes and puzzles here. A Route 66 puzzle. Ooh, America. That's our country. Whoa, look at all these hats. You like that one right there? The visor? I was thinking that you could maybe wear this hat here. Cowgirl hat. No? Okay. Don't look, don't look. I got a hat for you. You ready? It's the perfect hat. That one really says Allie. Don't look in the viewfinder.
No, it's ugly.
Okay, fine. We'll get you the red one. Okay, I know what you'll like. Look at this. It's Gumby.
I do like Gumby.
You love Gumby. Oh my gosh. Little Gumbies. He was once a little green glob of clay. Gumby. Wait, did you say you love the blockheads?
Yeah.
The blockheads. I love this one right here. Gumby in disguise. I don't remember this episode where Gumby and Pokey switch colors. And then
That was Pee-wee.
Mr. Bean? You thought it was Pee-wee? Well, Pee-wee basically is the American Mr. Bean, so samesies. Look, they have Popeye and Felix the cat. And of course, down here, tons of Betty Boop. Here's the thing that I always wonder is why are Felix the cat, Popeye, and Betty Boop still so popular? I get it. But when I was a kid, like in the 80s and the 90s, that the older people, the retired people traveling around remembered Betty Boop, they remembered Popeye, there weren't a lot of copyright restrictions probably on those characters, so they were very popular. But what 16-year-old or 8-year-old or even 25-year-old is like, Betty Boop these days?
I liked her.
I mean, yeah, nobody hates Betty Boop, but how many kids grew up watching Felix the cat now, you know? That's what I'm saying. Wimpy, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Route 66 Frisbee. Hey Allie, did you ever see my video about the giant Gumby and Pokey that I visited in Norco?
Yeah.
They were like huge statues someone built in the yard. Would you let me build a yard statue of Gumby?
Sure.
Sweet. Also look at these. Adam West and Burt Ward. Rubber Batman bendy toys. I want those, man. I want all of those. That's awesome. Look at a Cesar Romero Bend'em. I just realized I was born in '83 and I grew up watching old 60s Batman. I grew up watching Gumby. I know what Felix the cat is and Popeye. So I actually answered my own question. They're trying to sell this stuff to me. Dude, and it might work. Look at this Gumby set. It's all the different colors. Look at this one. It has the friends. It has Prickle and Minga and Goo. Dude, I've seen a million Gumbies for sale in my life. I've never seen a Goo or a Minga or even a Prickle. Look at him. Prickle. Oh, it's $34.99. So, a sound investment. Dude, these are cool ashtrays. I'm always fascinated by ashtrays, especially old vintage souvenir ones, but I have nothing to do with them because I don't smoke. Maybe you could take up smoking and then we could have a reason to have the ashtrays. Then your voice would get all deep like, Justin, come here, help me with the laundry. That would sound so cute.
No.
No. Man, this place is the treasure trove of little cars, Route 66 postcards, and dang it, look how many different Route 66 magnets are here. That's amazing. If you need a Route 66 magnet, just come to Williams. Don't even look anywhere else. Yes. This is my thing right here. The Route 66 pins, the ones that say get your kicks. They have a pin for the Cruisers Cafe right there. What are you looking at?
It's a southern thing.
Moon pie and RC Cola. Wow, on the RC Cola. Yikes. No offense to anyone whose thing that is. RC Cola is just not my thing. Tyler would love this moon pie stuff. He loves moon pies. What's that? Grand Canyon prickly pear honey. Cactus honey. Did you like the cactus candy? Well then maybe you'd like it. Oh look. Grand Canyon jalapeno chocolate. That doesn't sound like diarrhea at all. What'd you say?
You need this one.
I need this one? Please do not disturb. I am disturbed enough already. Hey, I resemble that remark.
This one's mine.
That one's yours?
Yep.
Okay, well I just want this pin. What do you got in your hands? Okay, that's the souvenir you're getting from the Grand Canyon. I want this Gumby cup. That's funny. Oh, I just remembered there's another souvenir in Williams we have to get. First we gotta purchase our stuff. I'm gonna ring the bell for some service. Ooh, gotta get my UFO cruising license later before I cruise, okay? What? There we go. Allie, you're now the proud owner of a new Gumby cup. Congratulations. What?
You need that.
I need what?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. We do need that. No, it's too late. We've already left the store. Resist. Williams is so freaking cool. There's just so much to see and plenty of old timers to talk to.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Well, she's pretty.
Yeah, she is pretty, isn't she? Hey, you watch it, old man. Look at this. This building is the historic Grand Canyon Hotel, and that sign up there says it's been here since 1891. 1891, that's even longer than 1991. The confusing part though is that this sign down here says the building's been here since 1892. So somebody's lying to me. Looks like a nice place, honestly. As the Muppets would say, old but nice. Looks only a little bit haunted. Would you stay in that haunted hotel?
Yeah.
You love ghosts. You would love it if a ghost came out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Nobody else would love that. Everyone would be like, ah, I saw a ghost. And you'd be like, I have a new friend. I just love being in places like this with so much history, especially so much Route 66 history. Look at this old filling station converted into an Italian bistro, playing Passion Pit music, which makes Allie happy and me sad. Okay, I just remembered that Route 66 gift that we have to get. We have to go over to the Williams Visitor Center and visit an old friend. The other great thing about Williams is all the barbecue places mean there's a lot of wood burning going on in town. So the whole place smells like Christmas. Like, as a matter of fact, last night it was like 52 degrees or something like that. So it's the first actually kind of chilly weather that I felt in a while. It's been like 100 degrees around Orange County in LA. And there was all this wood burning smell last night out here at like 10 or 11. And all the neon colors were kind of like Christmas lights, and it felt Christmassy, right?
Yeah.
Like Christmas is coming in August, or no, it's September now, right? Or
No.
I don't know when it is. Maybe the clock could tell me when I am. Oh, here we go. Look, it's our old friend right here, Allie. My old friend, Allie's old friend, and your old friend, Smokey the Bear. Look at Smokey the Bear. You always see him outside of ranger stations, but this one's right here on the street, so you can get a fun pic with Smokey. Hold on, come in for the real thing. Fun pic. Do you hear that? Do you hear that sound?
Listen, do me a favor and pass on a message to Adam the Woo for me.
Oh, pass on a message to my friend Adam the Woo for Smokey the Bear? Of course, Smokey anything.
Remember, Adam, only Woo can prevent camera fires.
Oh, okay, Smokey. Weirdo. Oh, there's the slogan right there. Only you can prevent wildfires.
How come only we can prevent them?
Because only we have the power, Allie. With our strength? Or with our brains? Yeah, wait a minute. When did this become my responsibility to stop you from making wildfires? What about you? Oh no, it's only them, only you. This cute little old school train depot that Smokey's sitting out in front of is actually now the Williams, Arizona Visitor Information Center. It's actually pretty cool inside of this place. Look at it. All kinds of Route 66 books, little display. A guest book. Allie's handling the guest book so we can look around. They got all kinds of information on tours and the Grand Canyon, the local forests, and then there's all this stuff about Williams and how they've been able to restore different historical sites in the town. And then over here, there's a whole display talking about how Williams was the last town bypassed by the interstate. And this is really cool. They've got these little things. I remember Route 66, where people can come and write down their Route 66 memories and stick them in these slots for all of us to read. This is cool. Look at the old phone booth here. Obama? Oh, look at this. This is awesome. See this old Route 66 guide right there? Actually, look at this whole display. This whole display is goals. That is so cool. Oh, look at these. These are the old AAA signs that they put along the National Old Trails Road, which was a highway built out of all the old trails in the United States that went from New York to LA and passed right by the Grand Canyon. A lot of the old trails road became Route 66. That is pretty cool, but that is not why we're in here. We're in here because of the best Route 66 souvenir ever. Oh, it looks like Allie found it. It's a Smokey the Bear hat. Look at that. Have you ever seen one of those before?
No.
Me neither. I came in here a couple months ago when I did that cross-country road trip, and I saw these Smokey the Bear hats in here, and I was like, my mind was totally blown. They don't quite fit on my gargantuan noggin, but pretty sure they'll fit on your cute little head. Look at you. You look like a little fire-protecting bear. Oh, wait, what do you got in your hands? Little Smokey. You want that hat, don't you, Allie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it? What are you doing? Taking a selfie?
Yeah.
Taking a cute selfie. Hashtag no makeup, looking cute. This is weird. Look at on the inside of the old station bricks. There's a lot of old graffiti, but especially on the inside of the old door. I don't know if this is replica graffiti or not. I think it might actually be original graffiti, because who in the world would call themselves W.D. Fathead? And look at this one. Doesn't this look like it says D.V. Crockett? D.V. Crockett. You don't think Davy Crockett? Look at this.
Oh, Smokey the Bear.
Pop it. I'm in love. All in all, this little visitor center is pretty cool. A lot of Smokey the Bear stuff, cool graffiti, lots of interesting knowledge. But there's one thing about this place that really confuses me. Take a look at this. What do you think that is? That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a trash can. But wait, this is not a trash can. But this is clearly a trash can. But the sign says this is not a trash can. The trash can is telling us that it's not a trash can. Weird. What do you got there?
Little Smokey.
Little Smokey?
His face is so cute.
Oh, that's what you said to me yesterday. Whose face is cuter, me or Smokey?
Yours.
Uh-huh. Why do I get the feeling you're lying to me? Awesome. Cool. Okay, now you own a Gumby cup and a little Smokey the Bear. Hashtag Grand Canyon. Okay, we gotta go from one historic train depot to the other historic train depot because we still have our Route 66 passports, and this is the place you get them stamped in Williams at the depot for the Grand Canyon Railway. The Grand Canyon Railway are historic trains that go to, and I guess if you want to be lame, from the Grand Canyon back to Williams. It's pretty freaking epic, and I would really love to do it someday when there's a little more money on this vacation. Hi, Allie, would you want to ride a train to the Grand Canyon? Looks pretty awesome, huh? They also do a Grand Canyon Railway Polar Express excursion that people are always telling me about. You have to come and check out the Polar Express. Well, for the most part, I hate the cold, so I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but it does sound pretty friggin' cool. Allie, did you ever see the movie Polar Express? Like, did you have the book, first of all, when you were a kid? Polar Express book?
No, just the movie.
I had the book. I loved the book. You saw the movie, though? Did you like it?
Yeah.
See, I saw the movie, and I don't even remember if I liked it or not. It just gave me bad dreams, like nightmares. And I had these nightmares for weeks that were all in like Polar Express style animation. Just, it really messed with, never mind. Look at, she has to touch. She has to touch. You did it! Good for you, Tiny. Here it is, the historic Williams train station that is now the Grand Canyon Railway Depot. They also have a very nice restaurant here and a very wonderful gift shop. See what I'm talking about? Looks pretty beautiful. Kind of scares me given that we've already bought a Gumby cup and a little Smokey today. Uh-oh. She sees a sweater. Dude, look at this, Allie. What is that? Would you wear that? Who's What is that? Look, I'm not even being mean. I was in a punk band. I had patches sewn all over my pants that didn't even have holes in them. I had blue mohawks and purple mohawks and dual mohawks and fat mohawks, and I've looked like a ridiculous clown for a good portion of my life. So I'm not making fun of anyone here. I'm just saying, wow, that's a coat of many colors. Oh, how I love my coat of many colors. That was red and green and purple and orange and ochre and mauve and almond and nut and green and purple and yellow and pink and blue and this and that and your gray shirt too. You never saw Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat? It's a good play. It's a good play. My mom made me watch it because it had Donny Osmond in it. So, hashtag cutie pie. I think. Look at all the cool national parks merchandise. All 59 national parks in a deluxe postcard set. That's so cool. How much is that? 20 bucks? That's a good deal. I didn't know there were 59 national parks. I wonder how many I've been to. Oh, that's cool. There's a cool logo there. Route 66, Grand Canyon Railway. I feel like I'd be a poser if I bought this shirt before riding the train, but I want it. Oh man, actually, the funny thing is this merchandise in here is all old advertising for the railway, you know? Old posters that used to advertise it. And it's working on me now. Because when I see the vintage advertising like this, all I want to do is ride the rails. Oh my gosh, you found it. Uh-huh.
I want this.
Next time you want that?
When it's cold.
When it's cold, okay. Also after we ride the train, because you don't want to be a poser, do ya?
No.
A poser, do ya? See, the funny thing is about everybody your age and down is that you guys don't care about being posers, actually. You're like, I'll wear that shirt if I like it. I don't care if I've heard that band before. Not in my day. In my day, you used to get pummeled for doing stuff like that. Now people are like, oh, I could like whatever I like. I just like the design of it. Hey, I wish I could have gotten away with that. Not in the 90s. Here's those little cactus gardens we were looking at. Cactus garden's gonna get you. But look at these. These are the petting cactus. Touch it. Touch it. Feel good? See, there's certain kinds of cactus that aren't mean. The petting cactus. These ones I think are genius. Those aren't the petting kind, huh? That hurts. Stings a little. But these cactus here are all actually live cactuses stuck in a little pot that's a refrigerator magnet. How cool is that? Bring a little outdoors, indoors, huh? I would buy one of these. The problem is that I only buy cage-free cactus. And okay, you got the passports, Allie? Okay, you gotta get them out. Get out the passports. We gotta bring them to this desk over here that nobody's at. Get them stamped. Bam! Woohoo! The stamp. You got it? Sweet. Okay, we just walked past this sign that says homemade pies, and Allie goes, they're bombs. Did you just make a SpongeBob SquarePants reference right now?
Yeah.
That's why I love you. But there are many reasons why I love Williams, most of which can be summed up with what's in this gift shop right here. We discovered this last night when we came in the gift shop to look at some cow skin blankets. Not nearly as soft and cozy as you'd think. We were looking at Christmas pajamas and weird dream catcher things and bear claw slippers. When I walked under this bird over here and was a little bit surprised to hear
Hi there, everybody. What y'all doing here in Williams, Arizona? Did you go to the Grand Canyon?
Wasn't that cool? There's an animatronic buzzard in there. Unfortunately, they were like, hey, please don't film our buzzard. Okay. You know what? There's something else that we can go see. You want to go see something awesome? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a little bit of a drive. We are going to see something yabba dabba dawsome. Did I give you any? Is that giving it away? Is that giving it away? Heading back out towards the Grand Canyon to something that we didn't get to see yesterday. We have actually seen this place on these videos before on this channel, but it was really, really windy and Allie's never been here, so I really wanted to go back. So freaking gorgeous out here. We're almost there. We're almost there. I think I can see it. Oh, yabba dabba do. Bedrock City. This place is crusty and dusty and really showing its age. I mean, just look at the sign up there, all those layers of paint. But this is one of the greatest roadside attractions I have ever seen. It's a Flintstones themed campground, restaurant, an amazing roadside replica of Bedrock, the city that Fred Flintstone lives in. There used to be a few of these in the United States, but now this is the only one left. Bedrock City, on the way to the Grand Canyon. The last time I was here, there was a huge for sale banner on this place. I was talking to the lady who worked here and she was like, we have not had a lot of bites. I'm really worried that this place is going to be torn down. Well, I don't see the for sale sign anymore. So maybe, just maybe, Bedrock City is saved, question mark? I filmed this whole place with an iPhone last time. I didn't have my good camera on me. I barely had any battery. The sun was going down. It was windy as heck and noisy as heck. But I wanted to make sure that if Bedrock City went extinct, that I had at least some kind of record of me going to it, you know? So I'm glad to see that so far it's survived. And now I'm back with a much better camera. And now I'm back with Allie, who's never seen this place, so this is pretty cool. So funny that we were talking about all those old cartoons earlier today, and now we are going to go inside of an old cartoon. Do you like the Flintstones?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes you do. Gaze into the wonder that is the Bedrock City gift shop. Look at all this stuff, Al. Look at all that old Flintstones memorabilia. And look at that giant buffalo head. Ooh. Oh, it's still for sale. That's okay, as long as it's still here. Dude, look at all this Flintstone swag. Jetsons. Oh, they didn't have that shirt last time I was here. Flintstones on the road again. Pretty cool. You like them?
Yeah.
It's awesome. This whole place looks like it's built out of shotcrete, which is basically where you take rebar and chicken wire and then shoot concrete at it and stick it to it. That's what this looks like it's made out of. Old school roadside architecture. Looks like it leaks in a few places, but still going strong. Look at that. Lucky Rabbit's feet. I haven't seen a Lucky Rabbit's foot since the 90s. Actually, you never know. At this place, these could be from the 90s. A blue one. Look at me, look at this. This is my favorite part. Look at this. It's Fred's Diner. It's Fred Flintstone's diner. Look. How cute is that, huh? Fred Flintstone's diner. Oh, look. Help wanted, Allie. You could cook those big steaks that Fred eats. There's Fred right there, cooking up one of his famous garden burgers, perhaps. Okay, time to go outside to Bedrock City and see all of these cool Flintstones buildings. I think there used to be a lot more to Bedrock City back in the day. Like, look at that. Take your picture with Fred and Barney, train ride, dinosaur slide. There used to be a lot of stuff here. And I think over the years, a lot of the old touristy parts have disappeared, but the meat of Bedrock City is still here. Check this place out. It's the city of Bedrock. You hear that out there in the background? That is the sound of old Flintstones episodes just playing on a loop out here. Look at this place. There's a grocery store, a gas station, a movie theater, complete with movie posters, and of course, playing episodes of the Flintstones. They've got a post office, a general store, Bedrock City Jail, doctor's office, the school, complete with a playground there. It's the whole city of Bedrock out here. Look at this. Over there are Barney and Fred's houses, so there's their neighborhood. It's the whole city from the Flintstones cartoon, complete with a dinosaur slide. This is so cool. Last time I was here, that movie theater was not operating. It's definitely a nice touch having someplace you can go inside of and watch the cartoons and refresh your memory before wandering around out here. I don't know of any other place outside of Disneyland where you can step into your favorite cartoon. What do you think? You like it?
Yeah.
It's weird, huh? Look at this over here. This is something I forgot to mention. It's the Rockhead Beauty Salon. Look, Allie. Yeah, the beauty salon. You could work here.
Look at all these hairstyles.
Ooh, do you think you could do these hairstyles on me?
Well, if you grew your hair out a little.
I don't know, this one would look pretty good on me. I could put bones in my hair. I think my hair's long enough for that.
Here's the guy's hair.
The guy's hair?
You can pick from any one of these.
I could pick from any one of these, huh?
I feel like this is you.
That one? Yeah, that's me all over. Oh, look at the scissors. Can you pick them up?
Did I? No.
I could use a haircut. It's been a while. Kind of scared of sitting in these chairs. Get a little scared of spiders. All of the buildings in Bedrock City are like this. They all have little props and photos in them. Some of them have seen better days because they're all obviously original to the creation of Bedrock City. Look at the cash register. The Arizona weather got to some of these plastic bones, Allie. What'd you say earlier when we walked in here about this place?
Well, it's abandoned.
Yeah, right? It's awesome. That's what makes it so cool, honestly. Like, it's cool seeing Bedrock City if you're a Flintstones fan, but if you're just a fan of bizarre roadside attractions, this whole aging, crumbling, amazing place, it like looks like something from the past, which it is, but it's also got this weird abandoned quality to it since everything's kind of showing its age. That's just like really fun to walk around in. The only one of these buildings that's locked and closed is the general store for some reason. What'd you just say? They must be refurbishing?
Yeah.
Must be under refurbishment, yeah. But the rest of this stuff is still intact. Get inside! Drive your car, Allie. Yeah. You can do it! Does it feel fun? You gotta wiggle your feet. There you go. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Local UPS airmail. I believe it. Post office. Ooh, step inside the post office, if you will. Look at that. That's the mail they're delivering. Nice slab of stone. Pretty cool.
I'm the mayor.
Yeah, I think that's where they conduct their meetings. The post office is cool, not just because of what's inside of it, but also what's above it. Check this out up here. I just noticed this. Look at the creepy murder cowboy upstairs. That is terrifying. It's like Michael Myers is upstairs with a cowboy hat on. Look at that. That's freaking scary.
It'd be cool if there's a bunch of people here.
I think it's cooler that nobody's ever here because it's, I don't know, I'm one of those people, I don't like the crowd. I don't want to go see the ball drop on New Year's Eve. I want to go out to the middle of nowhere. I like when there's nobody here. I got the whole city to myself.
I think it's cool that it looks abandoned. But I mean, if there's like people dressed up like...
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like if Fred and Barney were running around.
Yeah.
I think they used to have them back in the day because the sign when we walked in said, meet Fred and Barney, get your picture taken with them, but I don't see them now. Oh, look at this, Al. This is hardcore.
You want to get on it?
Yeah, kinda now. Check out my bike, babe. Yeah. Yeah, but never do. This is crazy. Look at the ruts in the ground from all of the people who have sat on here and used their feet. This is freaking hardcore, man. If any of you bikers had a bike that looked like this with nails poking out of the handlebars, I would think you were even tougher than you already are. Please don't beat me up. Inside the jail. Go in.
There's a scary thing in it.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Look at this. What a fun one. Yeah, see there's an old plug right here. And then there's some kind of speaker box. So I think definitely this used to talk to people maybe or say something. I don't know. It's weird. Bedrock City. Strange. This is where the cops sit, Allie. And there's their police radio right there. With a little bird inside, probably. This is the kind of thing I love. I wish there was a Bedrock City in like every town. I wish every town had a themed, weird roadside attraction like this. It would make the world a little more interesting. Look at all this stuff, man. It's so cool, it's all falling apart a little. What, are you scared to go to the doctor? Don't be scared, go right in. That's funny traveling with Allie, because everywhere we go, she's afraid that bees are gonna come out of every place. And mostly in Arizona, you're right. Right, lady? High three.
No, I don't want those stuck in my arm.
Ooh, vaccination time. Look at that, you can get diagnosed by the medical posters, or you can come next door and go to the dentist. Seems legit. Look at this is where they tie you down to pull out all your teeth. Just like Tijuana. This looks just like my smile. Let's go see Fred Flintstone's house. It's right across the way. Fred Flintstone's neighborhood. Look, there's Wilma right there. Oh, dang. Hubba hubba, it's Wilma. Wilma Flintstone was quite a looker. Look at that. Look at her hairstyle. Very good. Here's Wilma's house, or actually Fred's house. Ha, the patriarchy. We all know that it wasn't Fred Flintstone that kept this house functional. It was all those little animals that lived inside all the appliances. Like, look it. There was a bird running the phonograph. Oh, he's seen some better days. And there should have been some sort of little animal inside the TV. Go put your face behind the TV. You can be a TV star. Fine, I'll do it myself.
In tonight's news, Bedrock City is super cool. And there are probably spiders in this TV. Somebody help me.
What?
The bed.
The bed.
It's made out
Yeah. So would you sleep on this bed? Get it? Would you? Would you?
No.
You wouldn't?
I like our mattress better.
Ooh, look at all this food. Cactus. Mommy. This is really weird in their kitchen. Not only the stuff they have in their cabinet, but there's a weird Halloween sign that fell immediately after I touched it. I'm afraid to touch anything here. Look at that weird stuffed shark? Question mark. Good. Ooh, look it. Wooden zucchini. That's good. You hungry? Oh, there's so much more though. Right next door is Barney Rubble's house. They had Wilma in front of Fred's, and they've got Betty Rubble right out in front of her house too. Look at her, hubba hubba. Look at Wilma's good looking, but I've always been more of a Betty Rubble guy. What do you think, Allie? Who's hotter, Wilma or Betty?
Her.
Betty? See, I like those brunettes.
Well, she's more of black hair, but
Yeah, but she's the hotter one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like the dark hair.
Yeah. Okay, let's go peep inside Barney's house. Let's go see what treasures Barney's house holds.
I like his TV better.
Ooh, it's yellow. He's got a pretty sweet setup in here. I feel like I could live in Barney's house. Look at it. Got a sweet kitchen. They got the frying pan in here. Cozy bedroom, yeah. Some kind of stump of mystery down here. That old Barney, he's a character. Look at, you can make me eggs. Giant prehistoric dinosaur eggs. Or one of these dead stuffed sharks, like Barney's got one too. Weird. It feels like Barney and Fred actually lived here, and they haven't lived here for a long time. Like they all abandoned their town and it became a ghost town. Yeah. And we all came like in the Jetsons era, and we're looking at the prehistoric remains of Bedrock City. Kind of creepy. Funny part is they've got Fred's house, Barney's house, and then the other house they have, residential house, is the policeman's house. It just seems like an interesting choice. Like, why the policeman's house? Oh, there's a lizard going in there. Well, somebody still lives here, Allie. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's okay. We're friends. Wow, wow. So this is the policeman's house. Oh, he's got a plant growing inside of his TV. Recycling. He's got a pretty nice table in here. What happened?
This is cute.
The lizard?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone now, he's gone. This is when you want your food fresh and piping hot. Straight off the stove, right onto the chair, table, whatever it's called.
Pillow.
Say it again?
He has a pillow.
He has a pillow? Oh, what a comfortable looking pillow.
You want to sleep on it?
Kinda now.
Okay.
See? I'm afraid to break everything. See, this pillow's comfortable. Bed's okay, but I don't think I fit. So I need a little bit longer mattress. Would you sleep in here if they let us? Like, would you be like, yeah, we spend the night at Fred Flintstone's house or the policeman's house?
Yeah.
You would?
Well, no, I don't know. Too many spiders.
Ooh. I feel like if they would let us, I would do it. Just to say that we did it. Like, I slept in Barney Rubble's house.
Can I bring my own sleeping bag?
We can talk about it. Look at it. So awesome. There's a giant snake thing to crawl through and a giant dinosaur slide. You gonna take a ride on the dinosaur slide, Allie? Come on, do it. I did it. It didn't hurt at all. I mean, it didn't hurt very much. Watch, I'll show you. I'll show you. Come on. This isn't scary at all. Oh, not one little bit. I'm lying, this is terrifying. Ah! Oh, my butt! Oh. Ooh. Bedrock City. Heck of a fun one. You wanna do the slide? Why not?
It looks like it'd be hot.
No, it's fun. I mean, it is hot. Red hot fun. Okay, fine, you don't have to. I missed it over there, but there's Pebbles hanging out pretty near to Wilma. But Bam Bam is over here, completely unsupervised. For shame, Rebel family. I love all the creativity that went into building this place out of like concrete and stucco and chicken wire. The Arizona landscape is so weird and so perfectly prehistoric. And I really love all these DIY cars. Like, you can tell whoever built this place just had the clever idea, like, we'll just get some logs and make more cars for photo ops in Bedrock City. But as you can see, the Arizona weather has got to these bad boys over the years. Still pretty awesome. They've got this scary prehistoric snake that you can crawl through, but I never trust a snake with those kind of eyes. I've seen the Jungle Book, I know what happens. And then over here, they have this funky green track where their weird little golf cart prehistoric train goes around and goes into that volcano. Pretty cool, huh? Wanna look inside? Let's go. Last time I was wondering if it even worked, but it was over there. Now it's in here, so obviously it moved at least into the volcano. Oh wow, and the electricity is actually on this time. My eyes adjust to the dark here. Look at it, you ride in these little buckets, and this thing right here is the engine. Check it out. Yeah, last time I was here, I was just like, oh, the rope lights must turn on, and I was thinking these little pterodactyls moved around in here. Pretty cool, huh? Look, it's on. This thing must still work. I want to ride on this thing. That is so cool. Just look at that funky diorama in here with the skeleton and just the weird prehistoric plants. So this is what the inside of a volcano is like. Neat. Oh, I see. It says out of service. They must be recharging it or something. Look at all those batteries. That's still cool. I hope sometime I come here and this thing's operational. What? What happened? What? What happened? Oh, a wasp. A wasp. It's okay. He went away. He went away. Oh, he's still in the door. Okay, I take it that this means you want to leave now. I think that's it for Bedrock City. Allie is not a huge fan of bees. The funny part is that you're always saying you want to watch a scary movie or go somewhere scary or haunted, and then I take you into a volcano and you run away because of bees. She has a pretty good reason to be afraid of bees though. What happened the last time you tackled some bees?
Well, I was in high school and we were running the mile, and there's this bee, and my friend was allergic to bees, the one that I was with. So it like got caught in my hair, and she wouldn't help me. She ran away because she was like, I'm allergic, I can't help you, and she ran away. And so I had to run up to these girls I didn't know, and then one of them got it out for me, but it still stung the back of my head.
Stung your head? A freaking bee got in your hair and stung our head! I love that your friend just ditched you. They're like, nope, I'm out. Pretty cool. So all this property is still for sale for $2 million, which sounds like a lot. It's a big piece of property, and there's a campground over there and Barney's grocery store. There's some cool little restrooms, and then they got this gift shop over here, and I'm assuming it comes with the license to use all the characters and stuff. Frickin' Bedrock City, still for sale. I don't have $2 million. I think I barely have $2,000 if you put like everything together. But if I had $2 million and I bought Bedrock City, would you be like stoked? Like if I came home and I was like, Allie, I bought Bedrock City. We're gonna live in Bedrock City. We're gonna fix it all up. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah? Yeah. I think you'd need like $2 million for the place. You'd probably need like another $2 or $3 million to like really fix it up good, you know? Cause I think if someone bought it though and then got like a bunch of volunteers to come out and then like crazy repaint it and restore it all and like come reenact prehistoric people, I think it could be pretty cool, man. Someone could do a lot with this place. Well, here's hoping that somebody cool buys this place and it doesn't go extinct. Until then, we have to exit. Yabba dabba doo means thank you. I actually never knew that before. There you go, exit. Just, oof, it's a little scary. Ooh, I don't like these. These remind me of the zoo when I was little. And then people sticking them and sticking you in it, like stopping it, like, okay. A little claustrophobic. Back into the gift shop where you can purchase beautiful souvenirs like this to remember your time. Some jackalopes, some goats and others. Ooh, rattlesnake eggs. These are a classic. If you ever see these, definitely pick them up and open them. What do you think, Allie? Bedrock City? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. It rocks. Get it? It rocks. Get it? Well, sadly, all we have for this trip is a weekend, and the weekend is almost up. So time to start heading home. Down, down, out of the mountains, and back to Radiator Springs. I don't care how big of a hurry I'm in, I always get off the interstate when it comes to Seligman, Arizona. And not just because it's the real Radiator Springs, but also it's kind of punk rock, right? The government puts the interstate there, but this town just refuses to die. Even when I can't stop for long or stop at all, I love to come through this town. Yesterday, when Allie and I were here, we stopped in at the famous Delgadillo's snow cap. On previous trips out here and in previous videos, we've talked a lot about that little gift shop over there, owned by Angel Delgadillo, the guardian angel of the Mother Road. Angel's still alive and well, and occasionally still cutting hair over there in his barber shop. Sadly, his brother Juan Delgadillo passed away now, but his family is still running the legendary Snow Cap restaurant. You guys remember the Snow Cap. This is the place with all those cool props outside, like all of the great cars out here, and this guy. And let's not forget, best of all, the coolest restrooms on Route 66. Air-conditioned outhouses. You definitely want the Duke watching over you while you take a Duke. Look at that. There's even TV. Awesome. Anyway, I've stopped here a million times, but I never got to eat here because they don't have any gluten-free food. Finally, yesterday I stopped here with Allie and she ordered food, and I noticed that Angel Delgadillo was coming out of this little building here holding a kick drum. So I carried it for him over to the Snow Cap, and he and a couple of old-timers put on a little impromptu concert. I'm really glad I pulled out the camera for that. I wasn't supposed to be filming yesterday at all. Yesterday was really just date day, just Allie and I. But I whipped out the camera and captured that. I thought that was so cool. A couple of the Delgadillo brothers worked as professional musicians, so that was such a cool thing to see. The man who created historic Route 66 having a jam session with a couple of his buddies in Seligman, Arizona. That is so awesome. If you want to know more about Angel, or you want to know more about Seligman and the whole story of how historic Route 66 happened, go back on this channel. There's a bunch of other videos in the Route 66 playlist. For now though, we need to keep motoring on down the road. If you want to see more of that little concert, by the way, skip to the end of the video. I got a little footage for you. Really quick though, how was that Snow Cap food yesterday?
Good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
See, because I can't eat the gluten. Did you enjoy the gluten? Of course you did. Everyone enjoys the gluten but me. Hey, maybe next time I'll make you eat at the Roadkill Cafe, huh? Looks pretty delicious. How's that sound?
Thanks.
I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Think it over. All right, for now, time to get back on the interstate so we can book it across Arizona back towards California. There's one more place I want you to see if we can get there in time. It's a long road back through Arizona, but at least it's a beautiful one. Plenty to see in Arizona. The tough part's when you get back to California and then there's nothing to see. Whoa, and speaking of things to see, is this a whole truck full of Cadillacs? What the heck? That is flippin' awesome. It's a truck of Cadillacs. Okay, pulling off the interstate now. Back on to old Route 66. Really hoping there's enough sunlight to make it through all the twists and turns necessary to reach what I want to reach before the sun goes down. The twistiest, turniest, most dastardly road of them all. A road so windy that travelers on old Route 66 would get so nervous they would pay locals to drive their cars over the passes for them. Well, maybe first we'll take a look at this. Cool Springs, Arizona. Looks like their sign was recently damaged, but we're back here in Cool Springs. DCA fans will recognize this from the queue of Radiator Springs racers. There's still a lot I would like to say about Cool Springs. Like, I'd like to tell you why those stone pillars are a different color from the roof there, and how this place has actually been reconstructed, how it was blown up once. But we don't have a lot of time. Look at that wind damage that's done to the sign. Bummer. Hope they get that fixed really soon. You like this, Allie? Yeah, self-serve gems and rocks on the honor system. Put your money in the can here. I think that's cool, don't you?
Yeah.
You know those crystals that are in the bathroom that I keep annoying you and saying you forgot to put in the crystals? This is where I got the crystals. One free gold nugget, freshly painted. Oh heck yeah, I'll take a gold nugget. Look at Allie, old bottles. What'd you say? Want one of these big marble egg things? That's cool. Turquoise, petrified wood and crystals, fulgurites. This is where lightning hits the ground and melts the sand into glass. This is from a lightning strike, lightning glass. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking Cool Springs. Pretty cool, even though it's 102 degrees. All right, back on the road. Okay, here we go. How's that desert heat treating you, Allison?
Not good.
Not good? You don't like it, huh?
No.
This is the treacherous part of the road. This is the fun part. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, we made it down the windy, crazy, treacherous road. By the way, what'd you think of that road?
It's pretty scary.
Would you like to drive that road next time instead of me?
No.
Oh, okay. We made it all the way down off the windy, treacherous, crazy Arizona road into the town of Oatman. Dude, I love Oatman. Unfortunately, it's after 5, so pretty sure that everything in this town is going to be closed. Diner, the trading post. I only see like 2 cars down here, so I don't know. Well, there's people taking pictures. Okay. Oatman, Arizona. We made it. Let's see if we can do one last Route 66 thing before we have to go home. All the stores may be closed, but we're gonna see if we can still pet ourselves a wild burro. Look at that, Allie. A wild donkey. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I told you. Look at it. How majestic is this beast? He's sniffing his own poop. He's a poop sniffer. We got a poop sniffer here. See if you can pet him. No, I don't think he'll bite you. Ooh. Oh, you did it. You pet a wild donkey. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a good feeling? Gorgeous. Oatman is gorgeous. We're just here for a peek, but if you're interested in Oatman, go back like a couple weeks. I was just here filming all this. Yeah, just as I feared, the stores are closed. So awesome. Closed.
This town ain't big enough to have open businesses after 5. No, sir.
Not much going on. Still glad I got to see it. This is your first legit Old West mining town, huh? That's awesome. Your first real ghost town. I love this. The Main Street Candle and Emporium. There's a Emporium on Main Street, USA, at Disneyland, at Disney World. A little bigger than this one. Jokes. Oh, I forgot about all the donkey jokes out here. Fun pick! We have walked through the entire town in 100 degrees because we're looking for the baby donkeys. We found one. Also, Allie literally brought up that it's like Donkey from Shrek. And the whole time I was here last time filming in Oatman, I never once thought of making a Shrek joke. Holy crap, that's the smallest baby ever. Oh, he's so little. Or she, but let's just say he for the sake of argument. Look at him. Pet him, Allie. Oh, keep in mind that Allie's so tiny. So that is a tiny donkey. I love how he looks dead, but he's just dead tired, waiting for Mom to finish eating some hay. Hey, your baby. See it? Yeah. I want to pet the soft baby donkey. Oh my gosh. What'd she say, that it was less than 2 weeks old? So this is the donkey that must have been in the pregnant mama last time I was here. Oh, it's okay. We ain't gonna hurt you. We ain't gonna hurt your little donkey. Last time the little babies all had stickers on their heads that said, "Stop, do not feed me." Guess they wanted to be fed by their moms. But I guess maybe the stickers come off after 5 and all the tourists leave, huh? Little donkey. Little donkey. So what do you think, Allie? You like Oatman? Oh, you're gonna cry, huh? Oh. He's so cute. Well, we came and we saw Route 66 things. We saw the Grand Canyon. We saw donkeys. I think it's safe to say
That we've done our duty.
also that the wild donkeys have done their duty. All over town. Ugh. They've done their duty, huh? Oh. So we're gonna head back to California, back home, to sleep well. But I'm not gonna leave you out here in the godforsaken desert outside of Oatman, Arizona. Oh no. I'm gonna take you guys back to Seligman, where Angel Delgadillo and his friends are gonna play you out. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for some more adventures. If you like these videos, you want to keep the show on the road, you can donate $1 a month or more if you want. Patreon.com/JustinScott. Hats and t-shirts for sale. Live fast, die poor at Spreadshirt.com. I have eBay stuff, so follow my Twitter, Justin Scard, and that's a lot of information. That's TMI. Too much information. So without any further introduction, here's Angel Delgadillo, the guardian angel of the Mother Road, and his old-timey buddies playing you some tunes. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, and if you didn't get enough Oatman in this video, don't worry. We'll be back. Mark my words. On Route 66.